if all this refinery works, it will be a job creation for youth.
They told us that in April, this refinery will be functioning at full capacity.
Because one thing about Nigerians is we always find comedy in the midst of turbulence.
We are a hub. The situation at hand. Are you going to tell me that we are going to buy those commodities we are shouting and clamoring for at the same price again? It will skyrocket.
Countries have not experienced 1/10 of it, and war had broken.
Fuel is just like a house, housing everything we do in this country.
Thank God for all our comedians we have that will always make you laugh in the midst of some troubles. Someone's bad will always affect one thing or the other. One book in the Holy Book, one of the chapters says, "He who increaseth knowledge increase sorrow." And I'm going to say, where this matter can they enter? And I'm going to note with the soul. Just keep watching. This is Yawa Dey. And on smnaija, please keep liking, keep sharing, keep commenting on it. Don't worry, be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm here live again on your tab, on your screen. My name is Victor Oyebode, all right? And of course, as it is, I'm not here alone. I'm here with my own buddy, my own bestie of life here in the studio. Johnson, Seed Lion, the man with the sixth sense. It's too they think. That's why I hear they do takoko every time. They think. The person think too much. Here no go straight.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, really now. What's up, bro?
I'm good.
How you doing market?
I'm alright. Our market?
Are you lodger? This word na market.
Okay.
Bros, I don't say you be like me. You say you don't rough like me. How much trek you trek today?
Victor. My people, it's always a pleasure to be here, to talk about these things. Until there is a change, we go still the talk.
See, Johnson, like I was opening when I started earlier, when I said, he who increases knowledge, increases sorrow. You get where they go. Now JJ we dey. In those days, camel. Now we take the waka.
We no need for it.
Those days, bicycle, take the waka. But now we say na Gen Zs have been na jet age. We want the right cars.
Okay.
Now we don't dey queue for them. But that's not even the issue.
Okay.
Now, what I heard this morning is what is really giving me a headache. Seriously. That, tonight like this, we go there. Tonight like this, we go there. You know that song? Now, Ip Man had come out to say this scarcity will last for another 2 weeks. Yes. When I was coming to the studio this morning, I know they can't work. See my leg. Natimbo I wear. Because I know say the waka go long. Before this one go chop, at least before go come down. Johnson, how did we get here?
First of all, this is Nigeria. Expect anything.
Oh, Jesus.
That's first. I woke up this morning feeling all funky, feeling all swaggy and all that. I touched my wardrobe. I picked up a white shirt.
You wear white shirt for your mind.
I say, oh, nice. I looked at myself in the mirror. I say, I'm looking so dappy. I'm ready to go. I stepped outside.
You be like Israelites when they come for Egypt.
There was no bus. There was no bus for me to get to the office. I was like, what's going on? I was surprised at the level of everything, and I saw the crowd, I saw everything. There was no bus for it. And normally there's a particular figure I used to enter from my bus stop to the office, and it was not ×2.
I'm telling you,
I was even arguing. If look at, you see some stains on I was arguing with the conductor. What happened? Let me show them that. So I do not think that you're just like this. So they will put me for pocket now. So I was like, I saw people, even the ×2, I saw people drag it to enter. Say, it's like something is going wrong. Now I had to tap my neighbor. What's going on? He said, you don't know. You know the Nigeria? I said, I don't. But tell me. He said, say fuel don't increase. There's no fuel anywhere. I said, in this Nigeria.
I'm telling you.
So Victor, like I started, like I said earlier, this is Nigeria, and in Nigeria we expect anything, drama. Anything can happen at
any gas goes, any yawa.
You go sleep for left, wake up for right. Sleep for right, wake up for left. It's just like you said, the hype man they came up and they said the situation is going to last for extra 2 weeks. And I just laughed. You know, following this whole situation, I got to understand that this whole thing is just something that when you dig deep, you discover that if you remove the cover, the only thing you see underneath is corruption. When I say corruption, deep down, you see, like, they are just using some kind of things to just cover it up and say, this. You know, that same hype man you mentioned said, out of 15,000 marketers that they have in their organization, it's just 1,050 people.
Wow.
50 marketers.
They are registered.
Registered, that have their license.
License. And I think from the news I heard too, FG had come up with an initiative that everybody should re-register. So I guess that is why the whip is really landing on some people who are not.
That is not even how I see it, Victor.
Okay.
Quite all right, the FG have every right to say, I register, I want to know people
that are legit for this job.
That is not the problem. The problem now is, you saying I should register, you should make the process easy for me to. The criteria, the recommendations should be something. Seamless. Understand? It should not stress me. All right? It should not stress me. If the FG really wants these people to register, they should make the process easy for them. They should not stress them. They should not recommend so much from them that at the end of the day, we have few number of people doing the business and is making life miserable for us down here.
And Johnson, let me pause it right there. If the FG had made it seamless, don't you think it will be the same number of people that are trying to curb or trying to probably lay off? So they're going to have the legit people. They will still be the same, because now you want to make it very easy for them. There will still be the same set of people that will still come, and register. And don't mind you, the problem we have in fuel, there's no uniformity in the price tag. Okay. Because all these marketers or all these gas stations, they have liberty to just dictate their own price. Like what's happening right now? Some places in Ikorodu, where I stay, you see some gas station, they sell their fuel as at 1,000 naira yesterday in the morning, 8,000 naira for a liter. It was later on that they now, when it was evening, and they now reduced price to 800 naira. And by that, some people are still selling it for 7 something, where NNPC is selling it for 5 something. So I think this irregularity in prices is a good initiative by the FG to regularize all these gas stations so that at least they will know who to attack.
Victor, yeah, one thing is certain, this thing is market. Okay. We have what we call market forces, and we have some things that determine how much you sell. And one of the things that determine how much you sell is how much you buy.
And the distance too, right?
Transportation. All right? And other small factors too. So if I'm selling 20 naira, you're selling 30 naira, you get, we should look at where did you buy. And I'm not trying to write off the fact that Nigerians have this mentality of trying to, at times, extort from their customers. For example, these people that are selling 700, 1,000, when did they buy?
When?
All right? Because this whole situation, we've got to understand that this whole situation now, we discovered that this whole thing started happening today. Let's just say from yesterday.
Since yesterday.
All right?
I think it's on Saturday.
Okay. The filling stations in Ikorodu, when did they buy? They just heard, this is what is happening.
Yes,
they increased the prices.
That is it. That is enough.
What changed? That is where I see that Nigerians are actually getting. Well, I'm just trying to generalize it now, not just on petroleum, on other commodities too. This is what they do, and it's something that is not nice. We are not having sympathy on our fellow human beings when it comes to that area. Yes.
Yeah, I get. Now, when the Ipman came with the this old declaration that this fuel scarcity is going to last for another 2 weeks. Now, NPCL, that is Nigerian National Petroleum Company of Nigeria, said they have adequate stock. So, is that not contradictory to what Ipman said? When you are saying this thing will last, and it's not even extended to other states. Now, NPCL says they have adequate fuel that can go around, and you are saying to last for. So, like what you said earlier, that when you remove the cover,
corruption.
Now that brings me to what I've been thinking about. I don't know if you are going my way. FG said at the beginning of our present administration, they said subsidy removal is what? Gone.
Okay.
So if it's gone actually, I thought it should cushion, the scarcity of fuel in the country. That means we want to be our own, like what Dangote is doing right now.
Okay.
Or what do you think about that? Because it's kind of now mumble wumble that we are just being confused everywhere.
Victor, like I said, this is Nigeria. Expect anything. All right. Corruption is becoming a way of life in Nigeria. That the public servants are becoming so comfortable. They are relaxed. They are swimming in this river called corruption. If the first thing that the president Bola Ahmed Tinubu said, even during his campaign, was that if people will protest though, but I, Bola Tinubu, will remove fuel subsidy. So the question is, removal of fuel subsidy, is it going to change the situation? What is it going to bring to the table? All right? Who is going to benefit from the removal of fuel subsidy? Have that in mind. All right? I know you are answering all these questions in your head. Now, secondly, he said something when he went to Saudi Arabia. He said something. He said, removal of fuel subsidy stopped Nigeria from bankruptcy. All right?
Yes.
So, having said all this, I want us to understand the fact that, okay, you made mention that the MPCL.
Yeah, so there is
adequate.
Product.
This same MPCL said that they have their vessel on the way that it has not landed. This is just like that Igbo man mentality that they will tell you, you say you want to buy shoe. Igbo man that does not have a shop. We tell you, I have it.
So you're not going also from another...
Between I have it, you have to wait for him to provide it. At the back of your head, you're comfortable enough that, okay, he said he has it. You go relax. Him knows that he does not have it. That time that you're waiting, he's looking for where to get it. Now, MPCL are telling us that they have adequate petroleum to go round, that everybody should calm down, that it's just this and that and another, and they are blaming it on logistics. Now, tell me, logistics. That logistics now is not to move the fuel from wherever they are getting it from to Nigeria, right? And make sure that the marketers get it. The licensed marketers.
True.
That is, by the way. What happened to our refineries?
That one, I think we are working on it because Dangote, at least from what we've heard so far.
Okay.
The last time I saw the news about this diesel, so he's proposing coming down to as low as 900 naira plus, which some marketers are like, because of what they bought in higher price then, there's some agitation, that we're going at loss. So if he brings his own down to 900 plus, and whereas maybe they got it from whatever they got it from for 1,000 plus. So, but my own thing is why I'm always, because most times when I have this talk with some friends of mine, I'm like, okay, not even on fuel alone, some other goods. When you bought it at a cheaper price, then, you bought it at a cheaper price then, as a seller, as a retailer, then you hear that, there's an increase in price. You will not sell it in higher price, making double gain. Because you bought it at lesser price then. But now, when you now buy it at a higher price, and probably FG now have pity on masses, now bringing the prices of things down. You will not be saying, do you know how much I bought it? I have to sell it at that higher price. So when you bought it at the lower price and you're selling it for a higher price and nobody complained, then why do you have to complain if you now buy it at a higher price and you now have to sell it at the lower price? That should be what marketing is. But in Nigeria, whatever goes up doesn't come down. Why?
Victor, I will keep repeating this. This is Nigeria. Expect anything.
Chai.
I'll keep saying it though. This is Nigeria. What? Expect anything.
I'm locating to Abeokuta. Nigeria is, yes.
So, what do I have to say about that? I asked you what of our refineries. We have a refinery in Port Harcourt. even if you don't have any other place. And they came up to tell us that, in April 25th, this refinery will be functioning.
We have one in Lagos too now. I think the one at Maja.
It doesn't even count. All right? The problem is, they told us that in April, this refinery will be functioning at full capacity. We are saying Dangote. Are we depending on Dangote refinery to,
serve the whole
nation? That is one. Now, the one in Port Harcourt that they said will function in April, what is happening? April ends when?
They are still warming the generator.
What are they warming?
Generator.
Now, that same refinery, now they also come out now to tell us that, with the way they are looking at this refinery, now they don't think that this refinery will work by the end of the year.
And saying that, and funny enough, if all this refinery works, it will be a job creation for youth. So many things will become, so many things. Let me know. Sorry for digressing. Go ahead.
Now, what you've just said, now let me touch some things so that we understand the situation. This whole thing is very, 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 very bad. Because, for example, fuel is just like a house. Housing everything we do in this country. Ranging from transportation, industries, how we run our homes, everything,
even businesses, both bigger and small.
Now, we don't have constant electricity. Most of us, you agree with me that we run all our small businesses, run all our homes and other things with fuel. You have to fuel your generators.
At least.
Yes. So now, if we are to fuel our generators, where are we going to get the fuel from? You don't have electricity. You don't have fuel. You can't transport yourself. Like this morning, I woke up and paying ×2 my transportation.
I'm telling you.
And now, look at industries. What makes investors, what attracts them to your country is, what would I call it now? One of them is electricity.
Yes.
One of them is them being able to say, okay, yes, if I come to this country, there's stability in price, there's stability in electricity, in transportation. For example, as an investor, you want to come into Nigeria to invest, and I'm telling you that we don't have light to, and our fuel, there's how it is, it's not stable, the price can go up or come down. So now, as an investor, you know that the thing is not stable. You can't calculate your loss from your gain, judging from the fact that you have unstable economy. Don't forget that if these things don't go right, there will not be jobs,
yes,
healthcare,
true,
transportation, food.
True.
That is the thing that we need most in the country.
True.
Food.
True.
Now, okay, we are shouting that everything has gone up, this and that and that. With the situation of the situation at hand, are you going to tell me that we are going to buy those commodities we are shouting and clamoring for at the same price again? It will skyrocket.
True.
If transportation can skyrocket by ×2, then tell me.
Then to affect every other communities.
And somebody have the infantry to tell Nigerians that this thing is going to last for extra 1 week, which I don't believe it's going to last. Stop at after 2 weeks. So what are they telling us? Who is lying to us?
In fact,
if NPCL are coming up with saying this, I understand their point of view. People that need to come out and open. Okay, since they said they stopped the subsidy, that they removed subsidy on petroleum, have they come out to tell us how much they've realized? Have they come out to tell us what they are doing with the money they realized from subsidy removal?
Well, like I said, our president, I'm sure has, because when you see, few weeks ago, we saw how dollar came down drastically to 900 plus before it now starts going up. So I'm sure the president has a good faith for the citizen of Nigeria. So let's just calm down and just see how far. I mean, you still have like 4 years, maybe 2 more years or so to run this country. Let's not lose faith yet. But let's address the issue at hand. Okay? And because something even happened, something bizarre, something so funny. Because one thing about Nigeria is we always find comedy in the midst of turbulence.
We are a happy nation.
We are happy. That is one thing that is, because this thing that is happening, no other countries, in fact, some countries have not experienced 1/10 of it, and war had broken already. One had broken out already. But here in Nigeria, we still find a way to to patch it up and just make laughter out of it. Thank God for all our comedians we have that will always make you laugh in the midst of some troubles. Okay, now at Igodo, one of the gas stations at Igodo, Total Fleet Station, I mean, you've seen it too, that there's a condition for you to buy fuel, that you have to buy meat pie, get fuel, no meat pie, go home. And we could see that even one of the women there say, you know, things like that.
See, I don't really understand what's in the happen for this total like this, because how on earth I go come? They go come, they tell me say I must buy meat pie before I buy fuel. You rubbish olele buy. You must go buy meat pie before you buy fuel. Is this place open for a meat pie or open for a fuel station? You this is Total Filling Station trying with the masses that we have to buy meat pie before we buy fuel. What kind of insult? Rubbish lele now. Continue with what? And they were proud of incontention. This is total rubbish.
Because I still say that we even glory in, you know, on some hula baloo that happens around. That is one good thing I love about Nigeria, which shows that someday, I know someday, one day.
Victor,
you know.
Let's not hide under the guys that
the trekking don't affect your brain.
People should don't chop. All right, people should don't chop. What do I have to say? First of all, we are a happy nation.
Yeah.
And we always figure a way out of our problems.
Yeah.
If you sell bag of rice 200,000, go still go yatasi, go still chop.
And so now.
That woman shouting, buy gala, buy this one. Somebody will not collapse in their filling station. No.
That is it. Chop gala, make get say take you. Take you now.
All right. If you want trek, chop, continue. All right.
I'm telling you.
What am I trying to say? Bola Ahmed Tinubu,
the president,
His Excellency. Yeah. I see he's trying his possible best to see how he can salvage the country.
Yeah.
You know, we recommend that. We commend that quite all right. But I want us to actually understand the fact that Nigeria is now actually moving. It's just like we are in a wave. It will look as if we are getting it right. Before you know it, we'll go back. Or even go like, we'll take 2 steps forward, 20 steps backward.
It's so much now.
All right?
Clear enough.
That is the thing. Look, you said, you made mention of dollar. Good. Dollar was like doing bad against the Naira. But now, Naira is falling and dollar is rising. That one is another example. And if we look at what, we put our blames wrongly on some things. One of the things that affect the prices of all these things is actually the fact that the forex determine the price. Price we sell this petroleum. How is that? The fact that the FX determine how much we sell our petroleum is the fact that, one, let's just look at Nigeria, for example, the exchange rate. We have about 4 exchange rates as it stands now.
Quickly.
The, what is it called now? The custom have their own exchange rate. We have our black market. We have the bank exchange rate.
We don't even want to encourage that black market.
So now, look at it. And these people have their different figure, the exchange rate. So now, looking at that, how do you bring stability in this kind of system? When CBN, that's supposed to supervise this exchange rate and have a unified rate, exchange rate, is having its own exchange rate with the banks, and all these other people are having their own exchange rate. So how is it going to reflect?
Well, I think the last time that we saw something like that, the federal government too tried to, make some arrests. As we saw the video in Ibadan, trying to, arrest these people who are doing some black marketing. Okay. So I think, like I said, like we all know that Nigeria don't spoil a pass within it be. It won't be good at a snap. So let's just take a chill pill, and we know that someday we will be there. So, Mr. John, I want to say a big thank you for coming out here to give us an analysis of what is happening in Nigeria right now concerning the fuel and all the old trekking things. So please, Nigerians, we're using this medium to please beg you that please just relax, okay? Just relax. Whatever you can do to stay healthy, whatever you can do to still live happy, please do it. Lawfully, legitimately, okay? Please do it. And all this hula balu, basbos, yawa everywhere, someday everything will cushion down. Just have that faith that we will, while there is life, there is hope. So please, don't lose your cool, trying to fight for your rights. Don't lose your cool, trying to reason what is happening. Don't reason it. Just live your life, okay? And I promise you that we are all going to laugh and enjoy Nigeria together.
Don't promise what you cannot keep. Don't say you promise.
No, this is faith.
No.
This is faith.
Don't promise.
Have faith, my brother. Have faith. There is faith. When there is faith, when there is life, there is hope. And there is hope gives positivity. Right, so that's how we're gonna be rounding off on today's episode of Yawa Dey. And a big thank you to Mr. Johnson once more.
It's a good pleasure.
A big thank you to all the viewers at home. Please don't forget to keep subscribing, keep liking, share your comments on smnaija, on all our programs that we are bringing to your notice. Without you, we can't be here. And as I will draw a curtain on today's episode, please stay tuned as we come again next time for another interesting Yawa that is happening. I still remain your wonderful host, Victor Oyebode. For me, myself, and I, and all the team here in the studio, Gifted Studio, which says keep the flag flying. And remember, give somebody a smile. Your smile can heal the world. Who talk say Yawa no Dey? Now here, Yawa Dey. Peace out.